Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive.
All right, let's do really good radio.
Number 2,
Of course.
Talking to you, Isaiah.
And in the on-deck circle,
Amory Castillo.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
It's Monday, Albuquerque! You know what that means? That means with the 273rd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, Two Men On select Bella Kubiak. Bella, welcome to the show. Bella, how are you?
Good. How are you today? Happy Monday.
Aw.
I like that energy.
Okay.
Let's start off with that every day.
Yeah, more of that.
Goodness.
I want more of that.
Right in my veins.
I like that. Zay Johnson making the show go around. Zay, how are you?
Wonderful. How about you, Fred?
Okay, you're just trying to one up now.
No.
Because of the whole Bella thing 1 minute ago. Is that what that
Well,
was?
I didn't want to be a fall off, so I had to at least maintain.
Oh, Zay, what's going on in your studio? Why are these bright ass studio lights right in my face?
You know, I think I've turned this room into the golden hour, and I love it. It's just it's the lighting is perfect for me. I don't know about you.
Let me Google what that means.
Okay.
I see the image you got going over there.
Yeah, I'm glowing back here.
Sunset.
Turn the sun down? What are you doing?
It's keyword sunset. She gets it.
Right in my eyes. I don't like this. This is I'm doing that thing where you blink quickly and you just see stars. I feel like I'm in a music video for what's the name of that guy that sings that Stars song?
Stars?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
I'm in a Kendrick Lamar video.
Oh, okay. Was that the one you're actually thinking of?
I was gonna go with The Weeknd, but
did he have a Stars song too?
Definitely the weekend.
yeah,
Okay.
you know
I was
what I'm
thinking
talking about.
Blinding
See, I can't look. There it is, Blinding Lights.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Stars.
That's what you're named after. Revved up like a douche into something in a night.
Manfred Man in the Earth.
Yeah, that one.
Do
Yeah, Blinded by the Light.
Diddy-dum-diddy-do.
Oh, yeah, of course. You quote that one.
Bella Kubiak is with us. She is a communications major over at UNM. She's also Army Strong, and she also is the newest contributor to Duke City Championship Wrestling. Bella, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's lovely to be here.
Now, Bella has her faults, y'all.
Uh-huh.
She's a Packers fan.
Oh.
Man, is that a fault?
Bella, pull the microphone right up your mouth.
It's a strength.
I think
It shows you have character and integrity and good decision-making skills.
You know what, Van? I think the only people that would disagree with us on the podcast are going to be Cowboys fans.
Well.
Yeah,
We got one right on the other side of the
No
glass.
way.
Well,
Golden Hour is a Cowboys fan.
Old GH back there.
That is so unfortunate.
That's such a good nickname.
Did you watch the game? Zay Johnson.
Zay stepped away. You couldn't see Zay step away because he had turned on the lights that were blinding me.
Oh, welcome.
Here's the thing about being an NFL fan. It ruins you to the NFL. You're not able to see the NFL correctly if you are an NFL fan.
That might be true. I have rage every single December.
Yeah,
Bummer.
it's terrible. And even the best people at the NFL have given up being the best. I saw your boy, Sean McVay, make a draft pick in the first round. The NFL is absurd right now.
You forgot that he had the option to do that.
He said,
It's been 8 years. It's been 8 years since he had a first-round draft pick.
You can obviously get to the show Two Men On by going to fdspicks.com. And here's the thing. GoDaddy asked me if I wanted to renew that. I don't want to. Sean McVay makes picks now.
You ruined it for everyone.
Ruined it.
I thought it was like an M. Night Shyamalan movie when he walked out there. I was like, what is this? Why is he here?
Stop it.
He's not invited.
All right, let's see how many UNM logo players got drafted.
This is not going to take very long at all. Zay, you want to answer?
Hopefully some.
I don't believe anybody was drafted or signed, but I don't want to come off as a hater.
I'll say.
How does that hate? What is hateful about that?
Well, I don't know for sure, but for me to guess no.
Well, it's not really being a hater. It's pretty hard to get into the NFL.
It's pretty hard.
99% of players don't make it. They end up managing.
Yeah, and a logo one.
More than that. Yeah. Significantly more than 99%.
Even the Larry H. Miller, the guy who sold my dad his car, used to make the Lobos.
Really?
All right, there you go.
Really like this analogy.
Yeah. Good shout out to unpaid advertisement for Larry H. Miller.
Also, with With the way the transfer portal works now, basically everyone has been a Lobo at some point.
Sure.
Like if you play collegiately, there's a big story coming out about basketball, which is not public yet, which whenever it comes out, we'll put it up. But like you can just sign and then leave. Like, you don't even have to.
Yeah.
You can show up, do the picture poster day or whatever. Like hold the what is the thing they have down there? You know what I'm talking about? When you go to a photo booth and you get the little eye thing you can put over.
I committed.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Get a free T-shirt to give to mom.
That's
Well, see, they're running so many people through those doors to take pictures in their jerseys before they commit with like the 360 camera that goes around you. He does that thing. Then they sit in a chair, like a big nice chair, like a throne. They're like super regal, and they're like, "Hey, I'm holding a scepter. Go Lobos."
Oh, I remember this.
That's not how it works, bro.
I remember this chair from when I was at the airport a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was.
That's a real thing, though. College players, they'll just go, especially high school, too. They'll just go on as many visits as possible and take all the free flights and the free food and then know exactly where they're going to go.
Oh, I'm pro labor.
The running back that left the Lobos last year, Bill, Crossing Merritt, Corey, whatever, if I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah.
He like visited every school
Oh my god.
and like took pictures with everyone and slathered it all over the internet. Like, where is this guy
I
going?
was inside of the media tent whenever they played Utah State and then lost in double overtime. And it was really weird because, as you know, we moved on from our old head coach. Now we have Bronco Mendenhall, and he was like Jacory was really into the Lobos. He was super committed. I think he gave a statement at that press release and said, "I'm going to be a Lobo."
Sure.
Following Danny Gonzalez.
I was sitting right there.
I wrote an article, a whole article. I think it was like 2,000 words, and then I had to change all of it because then he committed somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
Like the next day,
Mm-hmm.
the day after.
If you're in the transfer portal and you got NIL value talent, it's like a hot chick on Tinder.
100%.
Like you just get to go on all the free dates you want.
So many
They'll fly you all over the country, all expenses paid. They'll buy you cute clothes, take pictures with their 360 camera. You get to pose in your cute throne chair.
The cheerleading spot is there. They're like, we super like you.
Uh-huh.
And like, oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're the coach of Louisville, you know what to really do there.
I think I would have used that too, honestly.
Yeah, I would.
I'd go to Michigan and be like, Ohio State told me I had pretty eyes.
Uh-huh, exactly.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But not Michigan State. No athlete should ever go to Michigan
Ever.
State.
Just shut down the college.
It's not safe. Also,
Just
Michigan,
anyway.
Also, I hate Michigan everything, so I agree.
like the state itself.
Yeah.
All of it.
Hey, bleep the oopers.
Van's a big fan of restaurant reviews.
I like parts of states that look like mittens.
Ah,
I'm really into that
so
stuff.
where are you
There's
from?
only one.
Way better than those stupid boring square states.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be one to talk that way about the expansion of this great country that we live in.
Mhm.
But did we just give up when we got out west? Like, what's the problem?
Well,
I think Manifest Destiny happened and they got kind of lazy.
Oh,
Well-
Isaiah, I what Manifest Destiny.
there's not a lot of
What she said.
It could be a band.
there's not a lot of natural boundaries in the great American Southwest.
What?
There's the Rocky Mountains
That's a good one. Use
and
that one.
a river.
Yeah, the Rio Grande.
The Rio Grande marks Texas, and after that, it's just
desert.
it's just open air. Like pick whatever you want.
Have you ever driven to Disneyland and you get to the point of no return, the liminal space zone where you're like driving for 10 hours and it's nothing but desert?
Yes,
Mentally,
I've read Hunter S. Thompson. Thank you.
It's horrible. I hate it. They have these little signs that are like, please call and we'll be there within like 10 hours. I'm like, oh my God, 10 hours? What if I'm bleeding out?
Pack water.
Pack water.
Always have an extra gallon in your truck.
Prepare for a breakdown on that road.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I would hate that. I'm currently struggling with a transmission thing in my car,
Hmm.
and I was like driving the 2 minutes.
By the way, we are trans positive here on this program.
2024.
Yeah. You
2024.
choose. You choose.
Fred, I heard if you collect all those lights on your dashboard, you get a prize.
Oh,
Hey, what is it?
that would like me. Hey, Duke City Championship Wrestling gets over, right? It's late at night. We just had a banger of a show, hundreds of people in attendance. I'm so funny and entertaining and articulate for 2.5 straight hours. I go and I sit, and it's just me and my dashboard lights in my truck.
A lot of dashboard
That's
lights.
why I need them all to light up.
There's
to
a
keep it
couple
going.
too many.
So I'm driving up there at the 2-minute drive to my very trusted mechanic, also High Desert Auto. Thank you for being a friend to me. So as I'm driving over there, I'm like, will she make it? Will she make it? Will she make it? I can't imagine you broke down the middle of nowhere. Hey, here's what you do though. God, this is not a public story. Here's what I'm saying. As soon as this story goes public, like we'll go super weird on it. But transfers to the university you like have decommitted and they're going elsewhere. That's all we're saying.
Sure.
It's not the game it used to be. So I would call the university that signed them to help me because they come up with solutions.
Yeah.
There's a good punchline here, and we'll get to it tomorrow when the story comes out.
Hey, Facebook. Hey, Intel. Hey, Netflix. I know you guys are international.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want some nice things here?
Yeah.
Fork over a little queso for the program, huh? Give me a little cheese for my bows. Don't want my players leaving again.
I know. I hope they do better this season. Last season, 2-6 in conference play. I think me and my friends went to the tailgate experience.
Yes.
We were so
For
excited.
2 games.
Here,
Yeah.
here,
The first game and the state game.
That was it.
quote that. Quote
Yeah.
that.
August 24th, I'll be at the tailgate.
What game is that? Is that the first one?
That's the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
August
Best day of
24th.
the year.
Yeah.
Also, August 24th.
What is that?
My birthday, of course.
Ah,
Okay.
ulterior motives.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Now, are the lower
You're at 824?
I'm an 824.
No wonder you're such a big Kobe guy.
Of course.
That makes
You guys
more
don't
sense now.
Arm,
Oh, that's my
man.
Yeah.
mom.
Cowboys
Okay.
and Kobe, this is the
Yes.
worst.
Yeah, there are very few cliches that Isaiah is not. Okay, so this is a Saturday
It's
game.
Yankees basketball, Cowboys.
Yankees
football.
basketball is the wildest.
What did I say? Lakers basketball, Cowboys football, Yankees baseball,
Yeah,
Oh.
Notre Dame college
correct.
football,
He loves
and
that.
Duke college basketball.
I was an Oregon guy in football.
You got all the
Oregon guy?
you got all the bandwagon Infinity Stones.
Like the Ohio State.
Xanos.
Oh, that was a good one. Hey, you should be an Eagles fan, dog. They
Yeah,
draft way better than the Cowboys.
they do, and I'm jealous.
I think until
so
Jerry
jealous.
Jones dies, there's a curse on the Cowboys and they'll never be good.
Oh, it doesn't break the curse. We've been through this
I think
before.
maybe it'll be bad forever.
No, when Georgia Fontiera died, and then Stan Kroenke bought the Rams, it did not break the curse. That's not how this thing works.
Need to hire a witch lady to do a dance on their star.
Okay,
Or we can just sign Derrick Henry, but
the term witch lady is repetitive. You're either a witch or you're a warlock, and that is decided
Well,
by
maybe they should
gender.
try a warlock.
That'd be a fellow witch.
Fellow witch, yeah. You should try that instead if they've already tried the witch lady.
So again,
Where do wizards fit in here?
wizards are boys.
All boys.
No, but it
War,
also-
warlocks are unisex.
wizard is all encompassing. Witch, lady, warlock, boy.
Witch lady.
Yeah.
Warlock is boy.
Yeah.
Boy grows up to be a wizard.
Hold up. Now,
Hey.
wizard, all encompassing, all
So
parties.
that could be boy and
Oh, so wizard is the they them of it?
Correct.
Oh, that's cool.
all and binary, I think, too.
Are you knuckles deep in Lord of the Rings right now? Is that what you're doing?
No,
How is this so fresh on
I'm
your
real
brain?
tired of
Do
you
you play
guys.
D&D?
No, but if you three keep upsetting the Fae, you know what will happen.
The Cowboys will win a game.
Santa Fe's a lovely city.
I love that you finally went there. Whenever we get back from the break, let's dive into the NFL draft from this past weekend. We got a bunch of guests today. They're going to be great. Forrest Fulton will join us at 4:30. Big Mariachis baseball for the 100th time. The Cinco de Mayo coming up.
Let's
So we're going to
go.
talk about that. Our friend Marie Fitch will join us today. You know, she's on stage announcing the Mr. Irrelevant
Right.
NFL draft. So we'll talk to her about her NFL draft experience. We're going to enjoy that at length. And then lastly, I have so many jokes about how I was so wrong about the NBA playoffs. They're so good.
Mhm.
Thank you for yesterday.
Mhm.
Also, why is the coach? Is he dead? Did they figure out? Did he die?
I saw him walk off, so I don't think
Okay.
he's dead, but
Okay.
he's injured for sure.
This Mike Conley don't care. Like,
Yeah.
Mike Conley do not care. We're gonna do prize picks today as well because I was a big loser over the weekend. Van, how are you?
Crushing it.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we're going specifically this week. Our theme on prize picks is Van's picks.
Yeah. I'm getting tens of dollars at a time, baby.
That's more than the amount that I'm currently losing.
Yep.
Don't spend it on one place.
Thank you. Because Bella and Van are here, we'll recap for some reason the Green Bay Packers draft. when we get back. Isaiah will give you a chance to redeem it with the Cowboys. And then my overall takeaway, because I had a bunch. It's 2 minutes on 95.9 FM and AM 610. We're live in the studio today, so you have to call or text 505-246-0610. The Sports Animal.
See, when choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose.
Mike's hot.
Yes, sir. We about to make it hot up in here.
Fall out. Spin cheese, watch them fall out. I make it rain while them knuckleheads all out. There it is, head pimp, this head strong. You live right, girl, or you dead
I like
wrong.
this song.
Same. This beat is sick.
Ben, did you pick this one?
I could have. I don't remember it all whatsoever. We did
He
this a
did
long
not
time ago.
pick them all.
Sounds like some early Neptunes, like some Pharrell Williams production, like at around the time Eclipse came out, before he started working with like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and stuff.
Well, now you know. All right, so we're getting feedback that the audio is weird on the live stream. I will figure that out. I just kind of verified that. So,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't currently know. Production sounds good.
Sounds good in my ear.
Microphones sound bad.
It's a bummer.
It's a bummer.
It's a bummer,
Yeah,
man.
get the app. That's what I'm going to say. Get the Sports Animal app.
Try a few different things.
Yeah, try different things.
Yeah.
Joining us on the program, Bella Kubiak. Bella, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys walked me through the Green Bay Packers. So you guys are both Packers guys.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. That's the only right answer.
I need help understanding them. Like I don't
Why we're so great? Is that what you're asking? 'Cause that's what the G stands for.
in Packers.
Used, yeah.
You're telling me it's for the Great Bay Packers.
Yeah,
Nice.
great as ever, actually.
Great. B word.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
No one talks the way you guys are
I'm actually a co-owner of the Packers.
Same.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Same.
we're co-owners.
I know a bunch of losers.
Yeah, you have a Cowboys fan sitting behind the glass over there. Tell
So-
us hi.
Jordan Morgan, I'll just do it for everyone listening. Who?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a offensive lineman, not quite heralded. Award-winning offensive lineman. I thought there was a couple guys better than him at the moment, but I always trust people who know extensively more than me about this stuff. Obviously,
Yeah.
me being almost translucent white, like pink white, like I wanted Cooper DeJean
We got
and
to
that
get in.
spot. Of course, I wanted to have Cooper DeJean break New Jersey sales records. But I trust the regime in Green Bay, and I'm like, you like this offensive lineman? Protect your quarterback. Cool, whatever.
Speaking of
It's
New
not
Jersey-
sexy, it's not exciting, but go for it.
Oh, speaking of New Jerseys, as a committed Packers fan, do you or do you not own a Jordan Love's jersey after this past season?
I do not yet.
Yet?
Yeah, I only got a throwback. I got a Bart Star.
You have a Bart Star?
Yeah, I have a Bart Star, and then I have one of those awful Aaron Rodgers ones from the leather helmet ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I have a lot of jerseys.
the Acme Packers jersey.
What size do you? We'll fit you in one.
As medium as it can possibly be.
Medium?
Yeah,
I
much
love-
medium.
I love that you guys have transitioned into this conversation because there's not a single player's jersey we're getting for this draft for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh my goodness.
I disagree.
Edgerrin Cooper,
Edgerrin Cooper, I would say his over-under is 8.5 sacks next year.
He's good.
He is going to pound the edge. He is trouble for whoever's trying to block him coming off the edge. It was a good get at that spot.
Javon Bullard. Now, here's what I do know. This is the first pick that I was into. Because if you're going to draft, only draft guys from Georgia.
Yeah, you're right.
That-
Great to
Mhm.
great.
Or SEC total, because Texas A&M is SEC now, and Edgerrin Cooper's the best player on Texas A&M, and so you got the best player on somebody's team from the SEC. That's starter in the NFL day one.
Yeah.
I do really like the Javon Bullard pick.
I need you guys.
He could have went into the first round.
Okay. Again, it's because he can wear the same clothes. So when you have the same logo in college and in the pros,
He's used to the G.
you're used
Used
to
to being great.
yeah, you're set. You're super set.
And allegedly, Bella gave me some inside info in a commercial break that I haven't heard myself. He went bonkers after the pick, and he wanted to be a Packer the whole time. Is that accurate?
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
I was watching a video where he got accepted into the Packers, and he was, like every good player that gets accepted into the Packers was jumping up and down, super excited. So I think he's going to be a menace starting the season.
I agree. I'm in love with their 2 second-round picks. I think they have the best second round of anyone, I personally think. As an objective member of the press, like a non-biased,
You mean as an owner of the Packers?
okay, I'm stepping away. I'm wearing a different hat right here. Completely neutral. I think the Packers had the best second round out of anyone.
I'll have to agree.
I don't.
Biased.
The Eagles are close.
You're using your baseball fandom here, though. You can't be like they have the best second round when the second round is on a weekday, following a first round.
No, I guess
Where the Los Angeles Rams do select in the first round.
no other X's in the equation at all. Just like either them or the Eagles had the best second round.
When you desperately need a position, when you don't have any talent, and that was Green Bay in the secondary, right? Xavier McKinney, okay.
Oh, he's gonna be a stud.
No. But no one else. There's Anthony Johnson Jr. sucks.
He was a 7th rounder.
And
Turned into a starter.
all right. Not because of skill, because of lack of talent in front of him.
Like, good enough to have a great second half. Good enough to worked their way into the playoffs and good enough to beat the Cowboys.
It's not okay. The list of teams that beat the Cowboys, it's long, boys.
That's long.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I think it's a big deal.
Especially when they start playing 18 games, like
Yeah.
almost every team gets to beat the Cowboys every year. It's so cool.
So that's such a gift and a blessing
Yeah,
to
it's
the
very
NFL.
exciting.
If you mess around and wait to the third pick of the second round for your team, I don't mean overall, to start getting guys that you need, that's a foolish draft to me. This Morgan cat, who I believe missed all of last year with an ACL, what are we doing? Hey, what are you doing, Green Bay Packers fan?
As far as O linemen go, he's like a freak athlete. He can play multiple positions. The Packers love dudes that can play multiple positions on the line. It's a perfect Packers pick.
If he has two needs.
Correct.
Yeah, which he doesn't currently.
That's true. Remember David Bakhtiari?
Naturally.
That quitter? That quitter?
He blew out, what was it, his meniscus? Or was it there?
Throughout Tiari's career, I think he had every injury possible.
Ever, yeah.
He kept coming back.
Let's duplicate that.
Again, I know that was one of the drafts where I was like, oh, Bakhtiari too. This is amazing. I can't wait to watch him on the sidelines.
And then
all year. Yeah.
And the Edson Cooper kid, there's a reason no linebackers were taken up until that point. It's the worst position in football. It's not needed. The Packers missed on their first two picks exactly as Javon Bullard pretty good though.
You know what I'm most excited for, Van? Is that nice running back that we ended up picking.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
So I do like that one a lot. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. That's going to help him up. If he can block and catch the ball out of the backfield, that's the perfect complement to Josh Jacobs.
So this guy's not a running
hopefully, like he's better than Josh Jacobs, and you cut Josh
so.
Jacobs the next year.
He's not he's definitely not a running back for Green Bay this year. He is a returning the new weird kickoff guy. He makes people miss in the open field, but you're not going to play him in any sort of early down stuff. And then I would never trust like a rookie in like pass protection stuff. So he's only going to return these new weird kicks. But hopefully
he'll actually play.
As a Green Bay Packer fan, watching all of this go down, we are one of the youngest teams in the NFL. We made it basically.
There's a lot of weeds here.
Because I'm an owner.
Because I'm trying.
Because I own the Packers. All right, I have a plaque.
I wasted $2.
10. Hung above my bed. I pray to it every morning.
You know, let me just go to your home and print something with a corporate office.
And then after the Packers,
well, we made it to a divisional on a semi-rookie quarterback, which altogether is pretty amazing. Now that we've ditched, Scary Barry and his horrible defense, I was at the Broncos game where the Broncos were a dumpster fire, and I bought tickets to that game because I was like, wow, Broncos country, let's cry. This is the worst team in the NFL. And then we lost to them. That was horrible. But look at where we are now. Look at how far we've come, how we picked up the pieces. I think that regardless of what happens, Super Bowl in 5 years.
The pieces that Green Bay picked up are not
this energy, bro. Oh, they needed.
I disagree.
Yeah, they needed a backup running back. They needed safeties, and they needed offensive line. They got the quarterback.
Yeah, Michael Pratt. Let's go.
Yeah, they got one of the best wide receiver rooms in all of football.
Oh,
good front seven.
I need to know, as a Packers fan, how did you feel when we lost Adams to the Vikings?
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
You don't want to take a pay cut and be here, then go.
He's getting less money. I need to fact check that, but my
dad.
dad.
There's no way that's accurate.
I was like, is he getting less money or
Packers,
about the same?
Packers are legendarily cheap. Like they don't want to pay people who want to be there.
Oh, Kubiak.
Community.
So after the running back pick, which I do like that position, I think his draft value, blah blah blah, good stock there. The Packers did something interesting right after that. They drafted a bunch of people I've never heard of, nor doubt I ever will. It falls off pretty hard. I don't know any of those rest of the guys. The first 4 picks I love, and then round 4, pick 111, safety Evan Williams out of Oregon.
Good name.
I like the name. Like anybody named after super cheap whiskey is going to be like pretty tough, I think, and be a good fit in Green Bay.
Yeah, maybe it pairs well with cheese. I guess we'll have to find out, right?
So even though I didn't get Cooper DeJean or I didn't get Cooper or Kool-Aid, I think Evan Williams is like a good like honorable mention for weird names in the draft.
Well, Kubiak, you did so very good today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. It's been lovely.
Aww.
Like always, go Pack Go.
Okay.
There you go.
If you want to see Bella's work, She's the backstage interviewer for Duke City Championship Wrestling and does a little writing, has a little bit of talent. Where's your stuff at, Bella?
For Duke City?
Social media, your stuff.
Oh, yes. I'm can be found at king.kubiak for Instagram, and I also have the LinkedIn page under Isabella Kubiak.
Well, there you go. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Whenever we get back from the break, Forrest Holting joins us. We're going to talk about what's going on at the ballpark this weekend. Big Mariachi Sunday versus Cinco de Mayo. We went to Bark in the Park yesterday, Bella.
Mm-hmm.
It was rough. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
At 329-1010. Details on exact.
10. The Sports Animal.
Mike's hot.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. Big thank you to Bella Kubiak who joined us. She was so wild nice.
Oh, she did so good.
Now with us on the show, often contributor, I don't know, to the better or the worse. I mean, whatever. Forrest Stolting of the Albuquerque Isotopes. Forrest, welcome.
How we doing, boys?
Good. Saw you.
Good to be here.
God, we saw you like 3 times last week. That's like a lot,
It's
dude.
It's almost a record, right? Golly.
So it did feel like a wreck. Yeah.
Hey, let's do it another 3 times this week.
Yeah,
How about
why
that?
not, right?
Let's do it. What do you say? All right.
We'll at least see you on Friday at the worst, right?
Forrest, I got a big Venn diagram crossover.
Oh, what you got?
Happened to
Come on,
me
hit
quite recently.
Yep.
I love baseball.
I like that start.
Okay.
Yep.
I love day baseball.
Even better.
I love our friends at Teller Vodka.
Oh,
Especially
fantastic alcohol.
Mariachi margaritas, all the lemonades, especially watermelon walk-off they can get only Isotope Stadium.
Yep.
I love dogs.
Oh, my goodness.
All those things
This is
just
a
smashed together.
This is a huge Venn diagram,
What?
Van.
This is amazing. I'm right in the middle of all those things.
Right? That's my kind of weekend, if you ask me.
Was that like one of the best days of the year?
I'd say so. I mean, we had 228 dogs in attendance, and we were just.
How do you know that?
Because they're all signing waivers when they come in. We count them
You
one
have
by
to
one. It's an official count.
Dog owners have to sign waivers when you take them into the park.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there anyone that's ever like refuses to sign?
Not that I know of.
But hey,
if I did know, would I even tell you though?
What I saw when I was in line, most of the dogs refused to sign.
Oh, they didn't put their paw prints on.
Not a
there.
single one.
See, that's just, standing up to the man right there. Literally.
Yeah, conscientious objectors.
We fixed the audio on the live stream. So if you're a fan of the live stream, facebook.com/talkabq, the YouTube channel, all those things, it's now up and running. And what I'm going to do is call engineering.
I like that.
So I've been to 3 Isotopes Day games this year.
Mm-hmm.
This is off the cuff. We didn't really talk about this before. I've been to 3 Isotopes Day games this year for us, like as a fan, not professionally. Like I've gone.
That. You have to, right? Just enjoy yourself.
I tell you what though, brother, I didn't realize how long it's been since I had done that. You know, there'd always been like a working capacity. There always been like whatever. Mm-hmm. And low key, you guys are like an oiled machine. Like you have this thing down.
I mean, we're one of the best organizations in minor league baseball. I mean, our staff is absolutely tremendous. All led by General Manager John Traub. He gets the ship moving the right direction every single day. So it's hard to beat not only the product on the concourse from our staff and whatnot, but the play in the field as well from the AAA level.
I was talking about the Cinco de Mayo and the mariachis. I did get this feedback from a fan, and you tell me if you heard this.
Okay.
Are you guys oversaturating the mariachi? Is it gone from like a Christmas once a year, super fun kind of thing? Because the person I was talking to, friend of the show, they said mariachis, they do that like every week.
It's once a month.
Yeah.
You do it 6 times a year, 6 days of the year. So 6 times every trip around the sun, right? So, I don't think it's saturated, but so the way we try to keep it fresh is by adding new elements into it each year. And so the Cinco de Mayo celebration, we're always adding in something new. We have a tamale wood themed night this year as well.
That's cool.
An amigo. So it's like a play on Hollywood and Bollywood, and because of the big movie industry and film industry here in Albuquerque as well.
That's gonna be a good one. Yeah, like some Breaking Bad characters to come here. Maybe some a cleaning lady.
I can't confirm that.
Maybe
but you never know what you're going to get. As one
Neil
famous
Patrick Harris, maybe
Selena hologram.
Selena hologram
performing. Is that performing?
We'll see.
Is it true?
There'll be some surprises to be announced, I'm sure.
So I heard
there's a bitty bumba of a chance.
Nice, I like that
coming.
I heard a rumor you were going to rebuild the hill in center field and then put Al Hurricane Jr. on top of it for a concert. Is that factual?
I hate to break the news to you, buddy, but
it's already been built.
I wish I could say that, but he'll be performing in the berm.
What?
On the berm this Sunday night for Cinco de Mayo. 5:05 first pitch. 3 p.m. gates. He'll start performing at 3:15. Malachi's jersey giveaway to the first 3,000 fans in attendance, 16 and older.
2,998.
That's fair. And then, so you make sure you line up early.
Yeah.
Because fans get there 7, 8, 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
The lines are always stretched out to the street. So if you want one of those jerseys, which is once again a great twist and has a lot of Albuquerque flair on it, very unique.
Is that a day game or a night game?
5:05 first pitch.
Oh, Cinco Cinco.
Catch
Come
up,
on, man.
Fred.
This is a whole day adventure, right?
Oh yeah, no
You
doubt.
show up early, get in line, and then you hold your place. You have
Bring your snacks.
You have your
bring your
nephew or
chairs.
something. Mark your spot.
Yeah.
And then you go back to
With a
tailgate,
sandal.
and you have yourself some Mexican domestic lagers.
Or some
And then
Teller vodka.
You come back, obviously Teller vodka.
Yeah.
It's Cinco de Mayo. You're gonna have a bunch of Teller mariachi margaritas that day,
Oh, of
obviously.
That's what I want.
Duh. And you come back early. You come in early
Yeah.
because the gates open super early.
3:00, and you
For-
get Al Hurricane starting at 3:15.
Al Hurricane Jr.
We're gonna have some specialty food item called Hurricane Fries, which we'll announce more details tomorrow at our press
Why don't
conference.
we do that right now?
I gotta wait till tomorrow.
Mm.
Yep, 11 a.m.
Pressy
press
first.
conference. So then you can tell all your listeners tomorrow on the show what all is involved with these Hurricane Fries.
Okay, Hurricane Fries.
Yeah.
Hurricane Fries.
And then obviously we're gonna have fireworks to punctuate the evening.
Did you get fireworks off both days last weekend? Or did the
we
rain
did.
mess it up?
No, we got fireworks off both days.
That's so sweet.
Friday and
dude.
Saturday.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the fire
In
marshals
between the
great.
sprinkles.
God damn. There's nothing worse than when you can't do fireworks.
Oh, it's a bummer, man.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, it is.
I was hosting that I was a part of that Boys and Girls Club gala at the museum on Saturday, so I could make it. And as it was raining, I was like, oh, I hope you guys still got to do fireworks. Right? It's not for you because I don't care about you. It's for the kids.
Of course, it's for the kids. Yeah, no doubt.
But it was
the
just
kids
a
love it. And
sprinkle.
some of the best fireworks shows in the entire city. They're 8 to 10 minutes long, different themed music each week for each fireworks show. It's just the pinnacle.
Best fireworks song, go.
Fireworks.
By Katy Perry.
Somebody had to name a song Fireworks, right?
Katy Perry did.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I just said that twice.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I mean, it's not a bad answer. Forrest?
Oh man. I don't know, man. That's a tough question.
Party in the USA?
Light My Fire by the Doors.
Light My Fireworks.
There you go.
Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA. Put that on the list.
Perfect. Right.
That one is so
Has to.
sweet, dude.
Yep. But any Taylor or Miley is great, right? Any early 2000s like rap or pop can't beat for a good fireworks.
What's
show.
that? Isaiah Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen? Yes,
good
good
one.
answer. Good job.
Maybe Elton John's Rocket Man. How about
Ooh.
that?
Oh, Ring of Fire.
Yep, there, it's little Johnny.
So you guys just aren't playing baseball a week? It's just Sunday only, right?
I mean, we are playing Tuesday to Sunday.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
6:35 Tuesday, 6:05 on Wednesday, then a little matinee on Thursday.
I'll be there.
11:05 first pitch.
Come hang.
Come play some hooky with us. We won't come tell your boss.
Mhm.
Friday.
I'll write you a letter.
That's on
There you go.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. Yep.
I will
Thursday
impersonate
afternoon, Thursday morning.
any number of important people and write you a fake letter so
Yep.
you can come to the game with us.
He has great handwriting. On Friday, we have our Asian American Pacific Islander night. So we'll be celebrating Polynesian culture.
5.1%
whatsoever. I have awful handwriting.
5.1% of the NFL draft, Pacific Islander. this
Really?
year. So there you
It's
go.
a fun
That's good
fact
numbers.
for you. So we'll have some authentic dancers on the field and dancing on the concourse. We'll have some educational booths, as well as a couple of specialty food items as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's also Educator Appreciation Night. So all educators of any level can go to our website, abqistopes.com, get a discounted ticket or call our ticket office, and we'll be honoring them throughout the evening as well. And then Saturday, fireworks and Little League night as well, 6:35, both Friday and Saturday.
I
First
taught
pitch.
my neighbor how to change blades in a Sawzall over the weekend.
Okay.
Does that make me an educator?
I think you got to be accredited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, School of Hard Knocks.
Thought I was close.
Oh,
I think Shohei is your best
oh yeah.
Pacific Islander player
He just
ever.
passed Hideki Matsui
Yeah.
like a couple of days ago for most home runs from an Asian-born player, I believe it
All right,
was.
so it's got to be Shohei number 1. Ichiro number 2? Question mark.
Yeah, I'd say he's a surefire.
Where's
Hall of
Colton
Famer.
Wong? All right, so
Maybe not in the top 10.
Connor Joe
good one.
creeping up fast.
Yeah, Connor Joe's
Joe.
a dude.
What about the flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino?
He beat me to
Okay,
it. That's a
that's
good
a
one.
good one.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Is the island of American Samoa big enough to have a baseball diamond?
That's a good question. I can't
I
confirm or
don't
deny that
know.
question. Yeah.
It's like a
I bet they could have. I'd set the over under at 3.5.
Baseball diamonds?
Yeah, he could fit one.
All right.
Confident he can get two.
If you have
three's pushing it, like a whole complex.
Oh, you can even have a plex. Yeah.
Like a fourth one? I don't think so.
Also, I don't know if the interest level is there. You're kind of wasting.
To get rid of the post office.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Build a fourth one.
God, that'd be awesome.
That would be fun, right? They'd probably put out some pretty good talent.
Well, no one that could hit though. You're at sea level. I mean, what do you?
They're all strong though, right? So they come to elevation, just hit bombs.
As far as stereotypes that you could have put on an entire like race of people, strong is a good one.
Yeah,
I'm like, yes, I do think they're all very strong. That is my current.
Jason Momoa, right?
Is he strong or does he just look the part?
I think he's got to be both. Has to be both.
Isaiah, you're pretty strong, or at least you look the part. Do you think The Rock is actually strong, or do you think he's not strong?
He's definitely strong. He's done plenty of other things in his career that display his strength.
Now, is he enough Pacific Islander to count, or is he not?
Yes, I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, genetically, for sure. Yeah.
The best Tiger, number one, best athlete of all time, Pacific Islander.
Hard to disagree.
God, man, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah.
What was the speed skater's name?
Apollo Ono. Yeah.
He was good at that one thing.
Yeah. I mean, he could race around that ring like nobody else.
Tiger Woods is really good at a lot of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome.
Yeah. Not driving.
Night game Tuesday, night game Wednesday, day game Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Night game Friday. And that is what night?
American Asian Island Pacific. Yeah. American Asian Pacific Islander night. That's
AAPI.
AAPI.
Just said it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everyone knows it's happy.
Of course.
Saturday night is
Little League night and fireworks.
Okay. Followed up by Sunday.
Cinco de Mayo. Al Hurricane concert 3:15. Gates at 3. Jersey giveaway. Fireworks. New merch. Hurricane fries. Whole lot of fun at the park that day.
I mean, is that thing sold out yet? Like, are there
Not
tickets?
Yet.
They're close,
there's still
right?
tickets. Yeah,
There's still
but
tickets.
It's gonna be
okay.
Hopefully we'll pack the park. Like last year, we had 15-8, I believe. So we'll see.
So the texter is saying America Samoa has one football field which tracks and one baseball diamond.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Let's get a pro over here ASAP.
We'll look at it on a map. My co-host for Duke State Championship Wrestling, Sally Taylor, he was going
to be my honorable mention, Pacific Islander.
But he is like, that's a big boy. You know what I mean? Like that whole island is big boys.
No doubt. I mean, they get.
All right. So I'm looking it up right now. So, all right, hold on. I just learned Samoa and American Samoa are two different islands.
That's a fun fact for you.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I did not.
I'm learning a lot as we speak.
The more you know, right?
Boom.
All right. Whenever we get back from the break, you have to leave.
I do.
Forrest has to leave. And we're going to break down the topography of the Samoan Islands.
It sounds like fun, though.
I mean, what else is going on in the world of sports?
Okay.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Forrest Stolting, did we miss anything?
No, sir. Cinco de Mayo on Sunday. Come out, enjoy it.
The Sports Animal.
it's time to rock. Yeah. Yo, the party didn't
Back on the program.
Who walked in, and it probably won't end till we hit the door again.
We did a little investigating during the break.
I'm excited about this.
There are 2 baseball fields on American Samoa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they're both at what looks like a sportsplex elementary school. So there you go.
That's cool.
The Tafuna Elementary School, and it's the Tony Sololita Baseball Field and Tony Sololita Baseball Field 2. And Baseball Field 2 seems nicer. So there, now you guys know.
Okay.
I would like to go there. Yeah, and then there's none on Samoa, so it's only on American Samoa.
The regular Samoa, OG Samoa,
Yeah,
old Samoa, doesn't have a single sports complex.
not baseball.
Oh, just not baseball.
Yeah,
I bet they got a surfing one.
they have a netball sports complex, which looks really nice.
Netball's big.
I've never
That
even
part of the
heard
world.
of netball. What is that?
Netball is like a mix of like basketball and lacrosse. It's like basketball, but you could run around the nets 360.
Yeah, they have racing. I mean, they have literally everything. They have golf. They have everything except for baseball. Cricket,
They're messing up.
archery. I mean, this place has got everything except for baseball. So there you go. That would explain the deficit of passionate Samoan baseball players.
Do they have a bunch of oil on that island?
No.
Oh, that's why we didn't bring them baseball.
No.
Our bad.
I didn't realize how close it was to Fiji.
They didn't have like a natural resource that we could exploit. And they needed some freedom.
No, they did. It was a location that we utilized during World War II.
Yeah, but we got Hawaii right down the street. We already got one of those.
Yeah, Hawaii.
And they got C&H Sugar Company.
Here's the thing: Hawaii's not as close as you think.
To American Samoa?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No. That's the Pacific. Very big.
Yeah, oceans are big. That I understand.
Very big.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more Australia than it is otherwise.
Huh.
Now you know. When we get back from the break, I got prize picks, boys. We're giving you the picks. Don't forget promo code KNML. That's how you become a part of the game we play. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
on deck circle. Amory Castillo.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
All right, welcome back to the program. 5 o'clock on the dot. Well, actually, it turned over when I was saying that. 5:01. How much fun? 76 degrees in the studio. Beautiful outside. All right, let's do our prize picks. Okay, we got to set a lineup. Need some help here.
Which sport?
So I only want to do basketball, right?
Basketball? Okay.
Now, Brandon Ingram has just got the special rub, okay? So he's down to 16 and a half. This seems like a no-brainer more for me as he's gone 19, 18, 12, 24, and 11 in his last 5.
Let that be the linchpin.
Okay, so we're going to go more
of your lineup.
And we're only letting Van pick the lineups because Van is doing very well, but the show is doing very poorly.
Correct.
Okay.
My personal account, your boy's in the black.
Okay, so we have Brandon
Show
Ingram
account,
not in the black.
we're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of years when it was me, you, and A. Marie, we were not in the black. But now that Isaiah's here,
Okay. Is one way to look at it.
is one way.
Yeah, I felt it.
The texter is saying they love you, Isaiah. That's a nice change of pace
Mhm.
Awesome.
because they had been saying very much otherwise. All right, so Van,
Sir.
what else should we do here? Like, help me out.
Okay, I got a nice little 4-pack.
All right, give it to me.
And they're all goblins. So
Also with our
Not gonna be-
Brandon Ingram pick,
not going to be as valuable in a lineup.
winning at all is valuable.
You like this, don't you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Bam Adebayo. More than 14.5 points. Love that one. He's hit more than 14 and a half.
Now, hold on.
5 straight games. His
Here's-
average is more.
Here's the problem. His points thing is 19 and a half on mine.
Find your goblin.
Find the goblin one.
Mhm.
All right, stand by.
I also like
Okay, taking that one. Got it.
Kristaps Porzingis
Okay.
at more than 10 and a half points.
All right, the goblin one.
It's another goblin.
All right, now the goblin, for the friend of the show that don't know, that's like a safer,
Correct.
it's more realistic. They hit this all the time.
Correct.
They should hit this all the time if
Correct.
consistency exists in the world of sports.
Yes.
All right.
Kristaps Porzingis, his season average is more than 10.5, and he's hit 10.5 4 out of the last 5.
Now it's 11.5 on mine, but we're going with it. Okay, keep going.
Okay. Al Horford. More than 4.5 rebounds.
Oh, okay. So we're getting off points all of a
He
sudden.
usually gets 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. I don't know if Prize Picks has that little inside info,
I don't believe they do.
but I like this a lot.
All right, so I have Al Horford. So we're up to 4 picks.
Yep. And I got one more for you.
All right, for a 5-y.
And I'd love to hear Zay fill out the lineup.
Tell us if this pick is Oze.
Jason Tatum, more
I already love it.
3.5 assists. Also a goblin.
What are his past 3 games?
Of Tatum?
Yes.
He's hit it the last 5. His season average is 5.5. It's like a no-brainer for me. Do you have a 6th one? A 6th goblin you really like?
Now, I don't have Jason Tatum on my assists.
More than 3.5? Do they yank it because it's so juicy already?
I mean, does it be like that sometimes?
It do.
I have Jason Tatum, 5 assists. I can go more or less. No goblin.
No assist goblin.
Wait, I got Jason Tatum goblin. Okay, and then we need to add one more for funsies.
Yep. One more to round out the 6-pack.
I really like the 3-pointers made stuff. I just think it's so fun.
You like your threes made?
Okay. Well, I got one for you. If it's still there, it's a good one.
Okay.
Drew Holiday to make one single solitary 3-pointer.
Drew Holiday, J-R-U-E?
Yeah. Drew.
Drew. Okay. So that gives us a full lineup. So Brandon Ingram, more 16 and a half. Bam Adebayo, more 14 and a half. Kristaps Porzingis, more 11 and a half. Al Horford, more 4.5 ribbies. Nope. Rebounds. Jason Tatum, more 3.5 assists. Drew Holiday, more than 0.5 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
So if we hit 6 correct, that's 3 times a winner, 5 correct, half a times and 4 correct, a quarter times. Let's go, boys.
All right.
We're in the mix. We're playing tonight. Updates to come. There's your Prize Picks lineup. I like it. I like it a lot.
Not too many Lakers Nuggets in there, no?
I can't figure out that series.
I understand that.
I thought it was over.
Mm-hmm.
I literally,
Mm-hmm.
I looked at that. I looked at the Lakers and I go, oh, I've seen you lose this before.
But yeah, now that they've won, you think, and it's like they've been leading for about 75% of this whole entire series.
Yeah.
Quite often they have looked at this like the significantly better team.
I wonder if there's ever been a team that was down 3-0 that's led this much.
Yankees.
You got me. You got me. With
Like the only one. Like the only one.
In basketball, has there been a one?
Never.
And I mean, it's bad. 145 minutes worth of leading total to the Nuggets.
Is that the real number?
Yeah.
No, that's too high.
It was 140s compared to 30s for the Nuggets.
You know, there's a guy playing on the Lakers.
Pretty good guy.
You might have heard of him.
He's pretty good at basketball.
LeBron Jameson.
The first.
He came back from 3-1 against a significantly better team. So if anyone can do it, here's a guy who's done it already.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, listen up, boys. Jump on my back. Let's go for a ride.
It would be foolish to ever pick against the Lakers. Unless you're realistic.
I mean, if D'Angelo Russell, and I was looking at his goblin, it got him at, I think,
doesn't
11.
sound right. That doesn't sound right.
I like
when you say it like that, it doesn't sound
we're
right.
in the Prize Picks language here, so therefore it makes perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm into what you're doing. I like it.
We'll say no Diddy for good measure.
All right. Look. He stared deeply into the eyes of his goblin.
No Diddy, no doubt. Oh, that's so funny.
If D'Angelo Russell just has an average game, the Lakers would have won 3 of these games already.
Sure.
So if he just plays decent, don't be surprised if it's 3-2.
Here's some get-in prices for Game 4 and Game 5 of the NBA playoffs, okay? Thunder at Pelicans, Game 4, you can get in for $7. Pacers at Bucks, Game 5, you can get in for $29. Magic at Cavaliers, Game 5, you can get in for $34. I'm not making any of these up. Celtics at Heat, Game 4, you can get in for $79. That's pretty realistic.
That's not that much money.
Nope.
This is affordable to the average person.
Here's where it gets weird. Lakers and Nuggets.
Me, I am the average person. It's affordable to
It's
me.
very affordable. You can get in for just under $200. 76ers at Knicks, just under $500. If you're not on the coast, it don't matter. No one cares. And hey, miss me when New Orleans is on the coast. Miss me with that.
It's Gulf.
Yeah, right?
It's a Gulf.
Ugh. Gotta be on the coast. You guys ever just feel like you're wasting away not on the coast?
Oh, no, I love it here.
I love it here.
The high desert, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, but I just strongly considered moving to American Samoa, becoming the only baseball coach on the island.
I saw pictures. Oh,
Of
my God, American Samoa.
it didn't look cool.
It's gorgeous on the edges.
Yeah.
So a guy actually called during the break, and he wanted me to let you guys know that when he was in the military, from the American Samoans, he said the smallest guy he ever saw was about 250.
That's
and
right.
The biggest he ever saw was mid 300s.
Solid.
Well, then they hit puberty.
No.
Solid Taylor, my co-host on Going Over, which you can hear every Saturday at 9 a.m. here on the Sports Animal, and color commentator and performer for Duke State Championship Wrestling. He's a big boy.
He's a sturdy man.
Yeah. And he has cooked for me.
Uh-huh.
And he creates family-sized meals.
Every meal.
Yeah. And I'm a big boy. Isaiah's a big boy. There's some big guys. It's a different level.
Yeah, and I can say the one time, honestly, in my football playing career I can remember where I got smacked, it was by a Samoan guard who was pulling and just cleaned the complete clock.
Samoan guard sounds like a cool name for like the Office of Civil Defense.
Yeah, that guy who called in, was he in the Samoan guard?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, your job is to hit air sirens if you see Japanese bombers. Like that's what it sounds like.
Hopefully those days are behind us.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's been a minute.
Have you read the news lately? It's not actually that far behind us. There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Wait, well, not Japan though, right? I thought they were cool now.
They're cooler.
Aren't they kind of done?
Been.
Aren't they kind of done with that stuff?
Did you see North Korea was dragging around rockets behind John Deere tractors the other day? I'm not joking.
Actual John Deere?
Yeah. Well, no.
How'd they get their hands on John Deere? Is my question.
Repackaged. They were like Jeremy Elk.
Yeah, they bought them from DH Gate and then got some John Deere stickers.
They bought
from
them
eBay.
They bought them from DH Gate and then went down the street and got them because that's where DH Gate
from
is.
there.
They are DH Gate. They're doing a whole parade of like military power. Look this up. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would go on like a hayride at Halloween?
Yes.
It's that. It's like they're pulling it's the exact setup, but instead of children in the back, it was intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Sure. My favorite of a North Korean parade is when they have multiple people on one motorcycle and they're pretending to do like,
I know exactly
how do I describe it? Like, kind of like the Charlie's Angels logo. Like they're doing the Charlie's Angels thing on the back of a motorcycle and they're just like pointing their guns everywhere. How long do you think you're actually going to be on a motorcycle with 4 people on it? Not long.
No.
Not long. Hit a rock.
Yeah. Do you think you're the North Korea hillbillies? Like, is this the Beverly Hillbillies of North Korea? Why are you all piled on here like this?
Are you just shopping new wrestling team names on us? Are you going to try
Write
this
that
out?
down. Write
North
that down.
Korean hillbillies?
I don't hate the idea of the Samoan Guard as a tag team.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
You dress them up like, what's the people that protect the queen?
Oh, with the hats.
The Queen's Guard. Is that what
the Queen's Guard.
It's called the Queen's Guard?
Yeah.
But they're Samoan?
I think the Queen's Guard is when you move the bishop to King 6.
Mm-hmm. Good reference.
I got you.
I thought you were going to say Rikishi. Dress up like Rikishi.
If we were to put you with Saleh Taylor, but put you in like one of those Samoa loin wraps.
Yeah. Do that.
The Samoan Guard.
You boost those female ticket sales, say. Do your part.
And it would give you a chance for all this anger that you don't let out anymore now that you don't play collegiate football. Because it's building up bad in you, dude. You need an outlet.
He does.
Have you talked to anyone about this?
I've thought about it and I just figured, just go down to Jackson, learn how to throw some punches.
So let me make sure I understand correctly. You want to go down to Jackson Wink, where Greg Jackson.
Oh, Jackson Wink.
Yeah.
That's you, Jackson Miss.
No. Nice. Yeah.
I'm going to Jackson.
Jackson Hole.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go down to where people will legitimately beat you up every day, or I'm offering you an opportunity to perform in Duke City Championship Wrestling, where no one will beat you up, but you get to let out this physical rage that is overwhelming.
I love this idea.
It's affecting the quality of your life.
You're convincing me. I'll look into it.
During the break earlier, there was something going on tactically, and I saw Isaiah pulling on his dreadlocks. And I said, my guy needs something.
Okay.
Needs an outlet.
Cowboys talk shouldn't do that to you.
No.
It does. And it has been recently.
Your draft sucks so bad.
It's been breaking my heart. But I will say the last time I felt like this, it was Zach Martin. It was Travis Frederick. But we need a running back, man.
Hold on.
Hold on. Breaking news.
There's
We're going to hit that when we get back?
When we get back.
All right.
The running back that Dallas needs just became available. It's exactly who you think it is. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. are a couple stories in the history of sports. The prodigal son returns. You know what I'm talking about? LeBron going back to Cleveland. Albert Pujols going back to St. Louis. I guess those are kind of the big ones. I can't think of two better ones. Do you have better ones?
Shohei Ohtani going back to LA.
Dude, I hate you. Like, I hate your guts, dude.
What about MJ going back?
Where did he go back to?
Chicago, Chirac.
Oh, he never left Chicago because he's also he's in the White Sox. He went from Chicago to Chicago to Chicago.
That's not the one.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing though.
But the I'm back quote came from that moment.
Yeah, but he served his secret suspension and then
Correct.
he came back.
That they presented as a retirement, which wasn't.
Yeah. So smart.
Yeah, it's wildly smart.
Genius marketing.
But guys, you can go back. You know what I mean? Like, and there's some really famous examples. I'm trying to come up with a really good pro wrestling one, but I can't come up with one. But there's like Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes going back to WWE.
Ah,
that's a good one.
Now he's the champ.
Yeah. Now, hey, who's here? The champ. The champ is here.
There's some pretty electric comebacks from like SmackDown to Raw and then back to SmackDown.
Yeah, but again, it's the same company. You know what I mean? Like Cody left and went on the independent circuit. AEW came back. Trying to think of a music one. What's a really good one? Like Gwen Stefani went back to No Doubt
to perform once at Coachella.
Oh yeah, it doesn't count. Okay,
but still close.
Yeah, still close. Yeah, still close.
Did Nelly ever come back to rap after country? Is he still over there?
Congratulations to Nelly. He's about to be a father.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, did you guys see this? I know we have.
Of course, I didn't see that.
I know we have different
algorithms.
Very much.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so yeah, he's about to have babers. So there you go.
Oh, you think he'll be born with like a Band-Aid on his cheek? Or is that like after? Is that later?
It would have to be after. Try to come up with.
Please, for the love of God, let him make it's getting hot in here during labor. Please do that once.
It's with Ashanti. Have you guys heard of her?
Are you serious?
Why would I make that up?
Oh, woo! That was a close one.
What?
I saw Aaliyah in my head there for a second.
No, Aaliyah, no. Wildly different.
Very Ashanti.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a really good get.
Yeah, the thing about Ashanti is she's not always there when you call, but she's always on time. Yeah.
Ja Rule in shambles right now.
Oh, hey, cannot handle it. Ashanti is a special level of beautiful. But good for Nelly, right? So Cornelius, way to go.
His real name's Cornelius?
I think it's Cornell. I don't know why I said Cornelius. Yeah. Cornell Haynes, is that right?
If my name was Cornell, I would not want to be called Cornelius.
Cornell, that's why he's Nelly.
But in Cornell short for Cornelius?
I think so.
Okay.
I might not be
shorter.
correct. Yeah.
He lops off a syllable every decade.
So I'm looking up the albums because of Isaiah's off-color joke.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's okay when Isaiah makes fun of the culture, so I'm going to let this slide.
Is Nelly part of the culture?
Isaiah, can you answer that question?
He is.
Okay, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is. He's got enough classics to be invited to the barbecue.
Okay, so no, he has not gone back because his last album that I could think of was Heartland, and it came out 3 years ago. That was the one you remember had the St. Louis Cardinals hat on top, and it was tied into like a cowboy hat. Do you remember that?
Of course I don't remember that.
It was awesome.
I have nothing to do with that.
So speaking of...
If there's like a Chappelle-esque race draft, Nelly is getting drafted by the whites.
What is the Chappelle race draft?
Like right after Morgan Wallen. He's their first round draft pick.
Nelly?
Second round, they're going Nelly. Yes.
What is this draft you're talking about?
I gotta culture you up a little bit during the commercial.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
It's one of the most genius skits in the history of sketch comedy.
Luke Combs over Nelly. Nelly third.
Nelly
Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs.
Yeah, if Mel Kiper Jr., like,
right.
where does he think that Nelly's going to go in the race?
Morgan Wallen,
Yeah.
Luke Combs, Jelly Roll,
yeah.
and then Nelly. It goes in that order. Also, like one of those like really annoying like YouTube reviewers. That, like,
Bummer.
What's the name of the guy that can find any place on Earth on Google really fast?
Oh, you can get him way later in the draft.
Second rounder.
Oh man, he's gonna free fall down to the 5th or 6th.
Name a wider hobby than geocaching. I'll give you time.
I knew a guy used to make his own sandals. That's got to be up there.
Isaiah, anyone in your life ever been like, let's go geocache?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You don't even know what that is.
No. But I know the answer is no.
It's awesome. Ezekiel Elliott's back with the Cowboys. Let's go.
Okay.
There we go.
Welcome
That's
back,
the elephant
Zeke.
in the room. The elephant in the room.
He back.
Zay, remember how you sewed all the bottom half of the shirts back on that you owned when Zeke left town? You have to cut them right back off.
That's fine by me. If it at least gives me any bit of nostalgia from the good old days.
All right. From the texter, friend of the show, Brandon says, you guys forgot about when John Gruden went back to the Raiders.
Nice. That's good.
What's that stupid play everyone quotes?
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Wow.
We tried to get Icebox on the show. This is before you were our producer. We couldn't get her. Like, we tried. Like, super tried.
Yeah. But do you know how many people slide into her DMs? Most of them don't have positive ulterior motives like we do.
I mean, you still have your Elliott jersey, or you get rid of that bad boy?
I do have the Elliott jersey.
Is
Nice.
21 still available?
Right now it is. Stephon Gilmore wore it last year, but he's a free agent. But even then, I think he's giving it up. I would love if we re-signed
21's a sexy football number.
Straight up.
It is, but he wants 15. If they would have allowed, the number changes like they do now, he would have came out of college with 15. And I guess the story behind him choosing 21 is actually because he felt like it somehow mirrored the number 15 if you like write it on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Kind of about as close
Note
as you
to
can
self, Zeke needs LASIK. Not what it looks like.
Figured that out.
It could be good for us. We missed him last year. I will say we missed him. And I'll take Wash Zeke over the version of Tony Pollard we had last year, which isn't saying too much.
Well, Tony Pollard's he's just a number 2. He's just a good number 2.
Hey,
you need a number
scared.
1.
Yeah, he got super scared.
But
he wasn't ready.
To the Cowboys fans, credit. Jerry Jones did say this thing's not over. He said he's still looking. He said,
what are you doing, dude?
You sign a long snapper and Zeke.
He says we
and
can
you're
trade.
done.
He says we can trade.
Who's we?
You need to trade some money for Stephon Gilmore.
True. We need him.
Bring him back. Just run everyone back. Bring Romo back too.
If he was the coach, we'd be a much better team.
If Romo was the coach,
oh yeah, he'd just tell us exactly what the play was.
Hard agree.
Hey, help me understand.
That's literally what a coach does: is tell you what the play is.
Yeah, that's a good job.
But it's hard to trust them sometimes. Like even when a coach would try to tell me, I'm like, what if he's wrong? But I think Tony's earned his credibility.
Hey, this is the kind of news that you drop at 5:00 on a Friday, though, right? This isn't Monday morning information here.
6 a.m. Boom, we're signing Zeke.
6 a.m. East Coast.
Yeah.
they're like, we're not even waiting.
Hey, I told you boys we were all in. Look what I did. I brought back Zeke, fan favorite Zeke.
Everyone here knows we drafted a guy from Western Michigan, Southeast Missouri State.
We assessed our needs. Number 1, long snapper.
And
then number 2, we checked off a lot of boxes with a bunch of overrated players in the draft.
Why aren't we moving the needle?
And most importantly, we like our guys and
white guys.
We've won a lot of games. We've won a lot of games in the past, and they could be pretty good moving forward.
Cooper Beebe? That's a guy's name?
He's a dog, though.
No, he's not.
He is. He is the one pick that the Cowboy fans are like, all right, you did something right. You did something right.
I don't think Kansas State is the truth as far as football programs go.
It's not, but what's cool about Cooper Beebe is if you look at his film, you see he does play schools like Texas, and there was one year where Texas legit had about 3 NFL guys on the D line, he was locking them up.
Oh, okay. So it says here, this guy, Cooper Beebe, who's not listed with a position van because they don't know what they're going to do with this undersized dude from a school that's not as good as other schools that play college football. It says might end up as a backup center in a couple of years.
Yeah, there's no way it says that.
The question is where he plays in the NFL. Hopefully, a move to center is a possibility.
He is going to start and dominate at center.
Start?
Oh, yeah. In the Cowboys, we just lost Biadasz to the Commanders. So we really needed a center.
What? Does Nelly know you're talking about Ashanti that way?
Biadasz?
Tyler Biadasz.
Hey, Cowboys draft room went crazy when they got Cooper because they thought it was Cooper DeJean.
But he'd been gone for many rounds. Who's Marshawn Keelan?
Hey, boys. Hey, them jersey sales are going to be through the roof. We got Cooper DeJean, baby. Let's go.
Jerry, it's Cooper Beebe, actually.
We may have not won that many games, but when you look at the bottom line,
we didn't spend no money.
Makes pretty good profit. That's what this is all about, ain't it?
Why does this team have no good players drafted?
We just really they more drafted for a type of player rather than name. So the Marshawn Nealon guy, he's a big guy. He's not like fast like a Micah, but he's just going to compress the pocket. He's not going to get bullied around. So they're hoping that when we do come across teams late in the year and they're trying to run the ball down our throats, that we can hopefully have somebody that can set an edge.
All right, I just put Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma. So I just put him into and only if you guys trust this resource, because I don't super overhype this resource. I know we got to go to break after this. So I'm sorry. And Pro Football Focus. So if you guys trust that as a resource, which I don't know if I do, it says here, and I don't know what this grade means. True pass blocking grade, 59%. That's an F. A first round draft pick, and they have him at a 59.
Yeah, and
that sucks.
Dallas just has so much confidence in their ability to mold players. Guyton he was a tight end, and he translated to a offensive tackle. So he's like a huge hands. Yeah, he's a huge body that doesn't exactly have a lot of experience playing.
Not athletic.
Feed him.
He's very athletic. He's an extremely athletic guy. It's just he doesn't exactly know where to place his hands always, and he gets out of position.
Like Ricky Bobby.
Nice.
Yes.
Pro Football Focus says he went at like 20 picks too early.
Yeah, Dallas, I don't know why they got him. I'm not happy with the pick.
No, it's not good. When we get back, we continue down our NFL draft talk. Also, our friend Marie Fitch will join us at 6:00. She is part of the family that owns Mr. Irrelevant, and we're going to talk about her experience at the NFL draft and making their pick for the New York Jets. If you were watching the final pick, she was the smoke show in pink it was too much. She looked like a walking Pepto-Bismol.
I'll consult the Googs.
2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
All right, Mike's hot.
Aaron Buck Burnett joining us on the program. Aaron, welcome.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Thanks for having me.
Co-owner of Duke City Championship Wrestling. Also, pretty good radio personality. You're hosting over on Conservative Talk tonight.
Yeah, KKOB. I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, so Joe Biden did Howard Stern.
Yeah, I did. And Howard had his nose like all the way up Joe's butt, all the way up there. It was, you couldn't see anything.
How else do you behave when a sitting president comes on with
Sure.
you? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you don't have, did you hear it?
yes.
When he was like, you know, I think of how you would be as a great father
Yeah.
to my kids, and
Yeah.
I think you'll just be a great father to the country. It's like, come on, Howard.
Well, thanks, Howard.
First off, it's great grandfather to this country.
It's great
Yeah.
great grandfather.
Let's be age appropriate here.
I like that a lot. Are you going to talk about this non-compete FCC thing?
So it's my understanding.
FTC.
FTC.
Thank you.
Federal Trade Commission.
So FCC is what does us in radio. Keep going.
But it's my understanding that they're trying to get these things squashed and saying that it should be a non-starter at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I when I got fired, so my firing anniversary is coming up from the Edge. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
It'll be
All right.
9 years this year.
Way to go.
And
you shouldn't have said those things about cyclists.
You want to you want to know what's really funny about this is, you know, that thing that you sent me the other day where people can go and vote for Duke City Championship Wrestling for the best alternative sporting league.
We got nominated.
We got nominated.
Oh, what an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Mexico Entertainment Awards or something like that. And then I was like, oh, let me go through this. So I'm going through the website and it's like favorite radio personality. It's like Fred and Van, 2 men on, you know, Tony, Jackie, and whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like Buck and Dex.
Yeah.
still there 9 years later,
God,
baby.
I love that.
You're in the mix.
I voted for myself.
Tell me your awards
Nice.
of a bad copy and paste without telling me your awards are a bad copy and paste. Those fan things I never have ever messed with. Like, I stay so far away from those.
So the funny thing is Dex and I actually got fired. So we got fired on, I think it was a Monday. And that Friday before, we had just won. The paper used to be called The Alibi.
Correct.
And we had just won Best Radio Personality in The Alibi. And we got fired that following Monday.
That's how good you were. You couldn't even be on air here.
Yeah.
The guys that are...
But my point was, we had to sit out for a year before we could do anything.
Did they pay you or no?
Yeah. They had,
So that's the rule.
Yeah. I negotiated a good contract.
Nice.
You're not NDA'd or anything, right?
No.
Okay. So the rule is non-competes 100% work if they pay you.
Right.
That you are still employed. You're getting paid to not work elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
The second they stop paying you, so I used to run a health club. I ran sports and wellness, and it was a sham how they would tell like trainers and stuff you couldn't go work anywhere else. I'd look you dead in the eye and I would say, "This is not legally enforceable. Go to the YMCA right now and work.
Right.
Go work at Define Fitness. Go work at the JCC. Fill in the blank.
Yeah,
because this is not legally binding.
Yeah,
but if you're getting paid, and also I'm that guy, I would take a year off with pay.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh my gosh, it'd be the greatest comeback of all time.
I was getting my real estate business all tuned up, and by the time my non-compete was up, I was making killer money in real estate, and yeah, good stuff.
Can you imagine having a skill and then for some reason there's a belief that you can't use it
for a year?
Like what?
Oh, and they're still like iHeart is still. I get notifications every March.
That's the
or
competitor.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Every May. Yeah. Every May I get a notification from GoDaddy that buckanddex.com has been renewed by iHeartMedia.
Yeah, you'll never buy it.
I can never get it again.
I just let a bunch of them expire because we had a bunch of like dumb gimmick ones when we started the show.
I mean, we could use the little and sign because it was Buck A&D Dex.
Oh, an ampersand?
Yeah, I could use an ampersand.
Is that trademarked?
I don't think we trademarked.
Yeah, so I know a lot about trademark law because we're in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
So when we started Pro Wrestling Van, me and Aaron Burnett, who everyone calls Buck, so we're sitting down going, hey, we should probably trademark all this because these wrestlers are super weirdo dudes and they will try to do it if we don't do it.
Yeah.
It holds you hostage with your own brand.
It's not even that we wanted it. We just didn't want anyone else to have it.
Yeah.
Why do dudes exist like
I trademarked Smokin' Joe's. So I got all kinds of trademarks.
I thought I was a genius. I trademarked Kool-Aid, but I put it with a C instead. It was spelt correctly. Served no purpose whatsoever.
I was going to make a website when I got fired from the radio station, There's this one real estate broker here in town, and her name is spelled Sandi, and she's a very, very like successful broker.
Sure.
And I was going to make another website with her last name, but spell it Sandy
and redirect to yours.
And redirect to mine.
Yes, not the worst idea ever.
Yeah, but you actually can't do that in real estate though.
So your Chiefs got better with Xavier Worthy, who I think is the best pick in the first round of the draft.
Fastest man in the NFL, baby.
One of the fastest men in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, they got a tight end, but Travis Kelce just signed a new
I saw that.
$54 million 2-year deal.
Still not Taylor Swift money, but really good money.
He's not hurting. For
He's
anything.
okay.
Yeah,
he could flip a tab or two.
Did you ask Saleh Taylor if he personally knew Kingsley Suamatalia?
I didn't, but we should
probably should.
We should ask him. Yeah, is he part of the bloodline as well?
How could he not be? He's a Mormon Samoan. The number of Mormon Samoans too high. This kid Jaden Hicks from Washington State. You know, I'm a Cougar alum. I watched a lot of Washington State football. This dude hits.
Yeah.
So your safety can play in the back. I don't know if he'll ever intercept a ball, but he will make tackles and people will run the other way from him.
So coming up in the 7:00 hour, I believe you're going to come over and do a recap, or you can both, whatever, it doesn't matter. But here's what I want.
Not Isaiah.
I want the 3 best drafts in the NFL and the 3 stinkers.
Are you talking about teams?
Teams.
Okay.
I already got my best.
Well, I think so.
Bud Light would be number 1.
Everything that I've read,
Bud Light draft.
The Chiefs, the Ravens, and who else? Was it the Steelers? The Steelers.
The Steelers were strong.
The Colts were the best.
Colts were the best?
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Because they didn't let Jim Irsay show up.
That's sweet.
Why are all NFL owners just bat-ass crazy?
Money.
That's an excellent question.
And they all have really bad hair, too. Have you noticed how, like, extremely wealthy people... Zay, have you noticed that? These crazy billionaires have...
his hair.
They have... No, I'm talking about the crazy, like, billionaire haircut.
Yeah.
Look at Clark Hunt. We saw Clark Hunt when we were out there.
Yes.
Terrible hair.
Awful.
Donald Trump. Come on. It's a billionaire.
We're talking about billionaires.
No one's going to outdo Mark Davis.
Mark Davis?
Yeah.
Yes. Worst hair ever. Well, his dad had really bad hair, too.
Why can't you just walk into a place and say, just give me a scissor cut?
Yeah.
Why can't you just do that?
He tried it for 1 week and they wouldn't let him into the stadium.
We don't
Nice
recognize-
try.
Zay, worst haircut in the NFL. Go. Owner-wise.
Owner.
We all know the answer here.
I gotta go Jerry, but it's not because of his age.
Just because you hate him.
It's because I'm very, very spiteful of him right now, and he's the number 1 stinker. You can go ahead and let the listeners of your show know the Cowboys are by far the biggest stinker of the draft. It's a fact.
It's a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought they were mid, actually. I didn't think they were that.
They always have an okay draft.
Yeah,
Never
right in the
anything
middle.
really great.
They're probably you have to compare them to the Eagles all the time, and the Eagles never miss.
Crushed it again.
Being that you're a Cowboys fan, Zay, are the Eagles just going to leave the Cowboys behind now after this last draft class?
Here's the thing. That's what we always think with Philly because they're always so aggressive. But if you look historically, Dak Prescott last year was the first time he lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
He always beats Philly. Hey, or Jalen Hurts.
He was my quarterback in our fantasy football league last year, and I was in the final. With Dak.
He had a great season, and we really should have beat them twice. So the Eagles, and they don't miss as far as their picks always shake up social media. But like if you look last year, other than Jordan Davis, the rest of their picks didn't really do too much.
We have to go because you have to go. When is Smokin' Joe's open?
May 24th, grand opening. Smokin' Joe's Coffee and Cannabis on the corner of Lead and Yale.
Is that real? That's official.
That's official. It's
right,
a hard
hold on,
day.
I'm going to my phone. What day is it?
It's Friday the 24th. The
One day before?
Yes.
Duke City Championship Wrestling at the historic El Rey Theater, the birthday bashu on top of your head?
Yes.
Dang, dude. This is awesome.
I wanted to have a really, really packed weekend that weekend.
Van and I will we'll be live from there.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we could say about that.
You guys come.
Let's go.
Come on down.
And then at
free coffee for you guys.
We're on until 6:15 that night. Did you say coffee? Because that's not the one we were there for.
Yeah.
Well, you can be there for the other thing too.
I like everything about you. Listen to more Aaron Buck Burnett over on KKOB immediately following TJ tonight.
Yep.
And you're not talking about Howard Stern.
I am not. I might actually talk about all those crazy kids doing all these protests, these sit-in protests.
That stuff's wild.
Yeah. I guess I just don't understand because
Bernie. It's all Bernie.
Big one got broken apart here in UNM.
Yeah.
Well, because it just the thing that I don't understand is like I understand the humanitarian aspect of like what they're talking about.
35,000 dead.
But I also understand that Hamas, which is the governing body for the Gaza Strip, which is a terrorist organization,
Correct.
is behind the attack that happened on Israel. So that's what Israel does. I mean, if you poke the bear, guess what's going to happen?
That's what they're known for.
The bear's going to get you.
It is all shades of gray, but I will say this, how excited I am to see youth in this country exercise their political right too. I love everything about it.
Yeah. Just don't be morons about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Also, Bernie gave the most fire speech I ever saw.
Oh, so good.
Did you see this?
When?
Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. But it's Bernie Sanders, it's not anti-Semitic, and it'll come right up for you.
Isn't he a Jew?
That's why
Correct.
it's so good.
That's why it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, White House Correspondents' Dinner. You going to do any of that on the program?
Oh, very good.
I might do a little of the Colin Jost stuff. We'll see.
Those reporters are unwilling to laugh.
You know,
they're not funny.
Why does everybody have to be such asshats?
I don't get it.
You know, they take themselves so seriously like they're curing cancer. Guess what? You're just some correspondent.
Yeah.
You're not.
I'm embedded.
You're not curing cancer.
No.
Okay. You're just using words to describe something that's happening. That's all.
You're one firing away from being a lobbyist. That's all you are.
Yes. Yes.
You can have that joke.
Thank you.
It's 2 and on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. You ever Isham Dental soundbite ready for the 6 o'clock hours day?
I do.
So what it is it's the announcement of the Mr. Relevant pick.
Okay.
Okay. So this is taken from ESPN. Now, Marie, who's going to join us in about 5 minutes. I mean, plus commercial, whatever, you guys know the game. Now, we became fast friends at the Super Bowl in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done a bunch of stuff with them, like historically.
Mm-hmm.
But what we haven't done is had Marie on to talk about what a draft experience is like. I've never gone to one. Like I've only done like Super Bowls and Pro Bowls and so
cool stuff.
Yeah, a little. I don't want to be that guy. But little inside pro football when we get back with our friend Marie Fitch, who runs the Mr. Relevant Foundation. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
30, 40 degrees to 80 degrees the day we got on stage. So didn't quite know how to pack for that one, but you can peel your layers off as you go throughout the weekend.
We're going to start at the end of your weekend, which is also our Isham Dental soundbite of the day. But this is the announcement from the Mr. Irrelevant Foundation on stage for the last pick in the NFL draft, Isaiah.
To announce the New York Jets selection, please welcome the CEO of Irrelevant Week, Melanie Solana Fitch.
Let's go.
And her family, Ed, Alex, and Marie Fitch, to announce the 49th Mr. Irrelevant.
Now, this is Marie's mom, who's lovely and wonderful.
She is the sweetest.
Thank you, Detroit. Thank you to all of the Detroit fans. You've been fantastic. But no fans in Detroit are irrelevant. You guys are all relevant. So, yeah.
We cute like that.
Thank you to Lucretia, Uncle Roland, Aunt Glow. All fans can root for the underdog.
Love it.
So with the final, but maybe not irrelevant pick.
Yes.
With the 257th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Jalen Key, a defensive back from Alabama. Good luck, Mr. Irrelevant.
All right. Let's go. All right, so what happens?
This year,
go ahead.
I even got to hold the card, too, so I felt extra special in that moment. Everyone trusted me with that key piece of information.
Van Marie was upstage 101 while she was up there. You're fit, Marie. Is this a thing you already owned, or is this the thing you got specifically for the event?
I wish I could say it was an effortless look, but yes, I've been planning it for weeks. So I was very excited about the hot pink dress.
You looked like the tip of like a very mature highlighter. Like it was a very bright look.
There's been a couple memes circulating around about a Pepto-Bismol bottle, but don't let the haters get you down.
So Marie, everyone wants to know, who are you wearing?
Well, I actually don't remember the brand name.
Nice.
Oh my God, this is my moment to shine.
No, I got you.
But it was a last minute pick, as we like to do here at Irrelevant Week. So we were excited to have that fit come in. And if you notice, I do like a little smile at the beginning of us at the podium. There was a woman standing in a hot pink matching Juicy Couture sweatsuit in the front row, and she was giving me so many kudos for matching.
Nice.
So that's why that little smile was happening on stage.
So it was actually more poetic than you think, man. So Marie had gone and bought the Crayola case of 260 colored Crayolas, and she picked number 257 out of the box, which was the pick in the draft, and it was that hot pink color.
Very smart.
Yeah, it just worked out really well. All right, so how does it work? So the Jets call Mr. Irrelevant first, or you guys call him immediately after? Talk to us about the whirlwind that I assume is going on today.
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to get in contact with him actually that night. So we've already spoken to Jalen. He's really excited about coming out. He's a really sweet kid, really nice. We kind of touch base as far as his hobbies and things he's interested in doing while he's out here. And it sounds like it's going to be a really good fit, and he's really pumped to come out to California and celebrate with us.
Love it.
So I
did mention that he loves ATVing, so it sounds like we could have a little bit of an adrenaline junkie on our hands. We're hoping to get him on a jet ski or something fun while he's out here too.
A New Jersey jet ski.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Super sweet.
This one was very surprising. A guy, I didn't think a guy from Alabama would last that long. It seems like every draft eligible Crimson Tider is always gone.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky. We haven't had, I don't think we definitely haven't had an Alabama one in years, so we're excited about that.
Also, to piggyback on haven't been in years, this is the first Mr. Irrelevant for the New York, New Jersey Jets since 1969.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, obviously there's been a turnover with who we've been working with over the years, but we're really excited about the crew that's helping us out right now. We actually, kind of a funny behind the scenes story. So the jersey that we held up on stage accidentally got sent to the wrong location.
Oh no.
So my sister and I had to go 30 minutes outside of town to go pick it up and then Uber back in. So it was like a whole mishmash of events, nothing quite comes out like smooth peanut butter. You got to have a few hiccups along the way. So we were happy to have that jersey just in time for the draft that day. So really a hustle.
Marie Fitch joining us on the program. She's the creative director for Irrelevant Week. We're talking about Mr. Irrelevant, and that is Jalen Key. Could there be a better last name to create branding for Mr. Irrelevant? Like, I'm only seeing opportunity here. Like what do you guys have lined up?
So I want to say we're doing it specifically for him, but we will definitely lean into the aspect that we kind of give him a key to the city for the day.
Yep.
And I'm sure there'll be lots of large keys and maybe some doors opened for him and different aspects that we'll lean into creatively for this week. We're really excited about it.
Have you guys seen Big? You could get him one of those like pianos they put on the floor, and then he can dance on those keys. I really like that.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Definitely going to put that in the works.
Marie, bring us through Mr. Irrelevant Week. What does this young man get to do, and how's you guys helping the community?
Yeah, so depending on, everything starts from their schedule as far as when they need to be at training and everything. We have to work around the team's schedule as far as them coming out, but it can range from 3 days to 7 days. And we really rally as a community around him. We're local to Newport Beach. We're a family-run organization, very small, volunteer-based. And we just celebrate him and how underdogs should not be ignored. Obviously, we've got some big names out there in the Super Bowl now, and people are really excited about our brand. And we've got more recognition than we've ever had. So we're excited to have additional sponsorship opportunities and ways that we can give back to other organizations that really pay it forward. We usually give back to like an OCU Sports Foundation or something that benefits another generation of athletes that couldn't normally benefit from before. So it just depends on the individual and if they're connected to a certain organization. Instead of having a Heisman banquet, we have a Lozman banquet.
Nice.
It's really cute, cheeky. We got lots of celebrities that come out for it, and we raise a bunch of money for local charities.
But are you taking them to Disneyland? Like, that's the real question.
Yes.
There we go.
We are.
Yep.
We do that every year, usually, unless there's a fear of, giant mouse or roller coasters or something like that. But yes, we're definitely going to take him to Disneyland. And I believe we asked him if he's been to Disney World, and he said no. So he definitely hasn't been to the OG Disneyland. So we're excited about that and really getting him on some rides and take our thrill seeker through the OG Disneyland.
Marie Fitch joining us on the program. She is the creative director for Irrelevant Week.
It's big shoes to fill with like our new headliner for Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Brock Purdy. Like, do you think this kid will be able to stack up?
The kid in LA played a bunch of games last year too, though, right?
Sure.
Like, he was super good.
Johnson, yeah. It just continues to push our mission, which is never underestimate the underdog. And everyone is an all-star, and it's such an honor to be drafted no matter what number you are. We look at other greats. Tom Brady wasn't in the first round, and look at him. So just continuing our mission of never underestimate anyone, because they can come back and really be a player on the field.
Love that. Love everything about that. Okay, so you guys connect. You obviously have the big week lined up, but there's a ton going on outside of the week. You guys are an organization, the 51 other weeks of the year. What can our friend of the show do to support you, Marie? What can Two Men On do? And by the way, like, the drip that Two Men On has given Irrelevant Week, it's pretty substantial. Like, if we're going to be honest, like, if we're going to, like, we meet Irrelevant Week, all of a sudden Brock Purdy's the thing.
Boom.
Like, it's not coincidental. It's not coincidental.
Yeah. We'll see. You guys definitely had something to do with that, I'm sure.
That's 100% factual. But how do people support it? How do they reach out to you and be a part of your mission?
Yeah, so I mean, we mostly direct people to our website. It's got our most current information as far as donating, collaborating, sponsorship, following us, keeping up with us. So MrIrrelevant.org is our organization, and just keeping up with our events as they get updated along the way.
Had you been to Detroit before?
I had not.
Okay, I mean,
that was the first time for me.
Like, what jumped out to you though?
The wind. I kept making jokes about it being the windy city. I know it's obviously not Chicago, but it was breezy.
Yeah, Lake St. Clair's no joke.
We were really hitting some wind tunnels on our walks over, so we had several videos of us like literally eating our hair and things just like hitting us in the face. It was just so windy, so we were not prepared for the weather. Classic California move. I mean, if it's not 72 degrees, we don't really know what to do with ourselves, so that was kind of a classic move.
Did you go to Canada?
Have I been to Canada?
Well, it's like right there. You could have literally crossed a bridge.
I did look at it on the waterway when we went to the General Motors building, but no, I didn't get to rowboat over, but I wish I could have.
Was Eminem serving mom spaghetti in the green room?
Good question.
Oh my God. Wait, okay. First up, I did get to taste the mom spaghetti and it was really amazing.
Ooh.
So that was good. Kind of had to cut the line and make some friends along the way because it was literally a 3-hour line. So that was cool. I did not see Eminem eating mom spaghetti in the green room, but most of the people had left by the time we got there. So, you know, could have been a different story. We were more of the wrap-up crew, so to speak.
So you're saying you and Eminem were not in the same green room at the same time. That's what you're saying?
No, unfortunately, you know, as much as I'd like to believe he'd just sleep there for basically 3 days, we did not get to overlap.
Are you there at the very beginning? Like, I know you're there at the very end, but are you there from pick 1 through pick 257?
Yeah, we were there the whole time. And I had the privilege of being on the red carpet this year.
Ooh.
And Caleb Williams walked by us, and we are a big Trojan family. And I was able to, if you follow me on Instagram, I was able to hand him an Irrelevant Week sticker. And he kind of gave us a head nod and laughed, chuckled. And it was funny to have the first pick take a last pick sticker. So that was kind of exciting for us. And there was this huge billboard that was going around Detroit. It was like being driven around. And we didn't even know about it, but it said, "Nobody was Mr. Irrelevant to Jesus."
Oh,
so we were promoting that on our social a lot too.
Okay.
So, you know, when we were walking around day 2, they were doing Irrelevant Week trivia and stuff. So we're just so happy that people love our brand and they love what we represent. So they want to support us in any aspect. So we're really privileged in that.
Love everything about it. Marie Fitch, thank you.
Yay. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thanks, Marie.
I tell you what, Van, in my opinion, how fortunate we are professionally to have met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like the Irrelevant Week, they're just the best. Like, they're so funny. They're so like nice and giving. And if you check out like their website and stuff, which is MrIrrelevant.org, they lay it out there for you.
It's always some of our best interviews at the Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Is their crew. They're so much fun and they're doing great things for the community, and we really highlight anything they want to do.
Yeah, they do. They're very good.
Also, I wonder if there's like some players left over in the draft room, like poking Marie, like, "Hey, text the Jets.
Yes,
I want to be Mr. Irrelevant. My family's watching."
If you go through, this is the funniest thing. If you go through the MrIrrelevant.org website, there's a bunch of like super, like old photos of like Mr. Irrelevant super picked and like the whatever. And then as you're going through it, I don't know, whatever. They're kind of grainy. They're kind of off.
Yeah.
But then the Brock Purdy ones are all super nice.
Yeah.
Like they're all, you can tell they've been, he's doing all right. All right, we step away so we can come back. More NFL talk, including NFL draft recap. The NBA is underway. Boston is up 10 over Miami. And I'm surprised that Miami won a game. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. thank you to Marie Fitch who joined us talking Irrelevant Week. Zay Marie was saying she made friends with some people online to get through that mom spaghetti thing quicker.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So shoot stuff here. Marie and us are legitimate friends. Like we're all like shoot friends, right? And I've seen this move she does in person, and it's very good. Like we've got to the front of many lines.
Effective.
Yeah.
Very effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could imagine.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to you will engage her in conversation when she approaches you, she's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
10.
And, yeah. And she does a very good job of using that to our advantage. And I'm very appreciative of people who use the right tool for the right job.
You know, I wasn't sure. I know I figured she was one of the people on stage, but once you guys started making the pink jokes, I said, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We met each other at a Super Bowl media party where me and Van, and then, so I don't want you to take this wrong way. We used to hang out with this guy named Robert, who was a producer for us.
Okay.
Producer.
He was a producer.
He produced the
He
show.
produced the show.
What happened?
Went to LA with us.
Went to LA with us for the Super Bowl.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. But you know, that could be an opportunity for you in the future. He was black. That's what I'm trying to get to. He was black first. So you're not the first one. Sorry, Isaiah.
He was Nose.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I'd like to meet her when you guys go next time.
She's very nice.
She's lovely.
Yeah. So we're at this thing and we're shooting like content of like one of those like skills competition. It's like do measurement stuff. You know, I'm talking about measurement stuff.
Yes.
So I'm very tall, so I can get the highest on the thing, but I can't jump the highest.
Right.
I'm just the tallest.
Mm-hmm.
And then idiot Marie is like, Fred, like I can out jump you. And I go, dang it, we're being worked. Like I thought we were getting worked.
Uh-huh.
And then legitimately a friendship just arose. So she's used that line move on us so she wouldn't have to wait in line at the measure your height jump game. It seems like one you would be wasting it on, but good for you. You got into the content. You're part of the game. So fast friendship. She does a lot to help. What we didn't say earlier was make sure you reach out to Isham Dental, 505-881-0422 for our Isham Dental soundbite of the day. Big thank you to Scott and all of they over there for putting their fingers in my mouth. If you want to get some dental help, go to ishamdentalabq.com where you can just register everything online, get set up. Isaiah, you're going to see Scott this week. Is that a fact?
I am.
What? All right, when's the last time you had like a formal sit down dental?
So the last time I went, I would say was probably last August.
That's too long.
I know. It's been a super long time.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's up? You going to get like a bright smile? You need some help.
Yeah. Ex-football player. I've been, I guys use your mouth guard. To all athletes, do not
good advice.
take out your mouth guard because I would think I was fine and I'd just be eating a sandwich and think, what is that? And then boom, it's a piece of like a tooth in the back will just come out.
Okay,
because
that's awesome.
Very unhealthy.
Yeah, very unhealthy. So that's not a good thing. That's why you see those hockey players.
Well, and Van, I know Isaiah a little bit outside the show, and he grinds his teeth a lot because he for a long time made bad decisions relationship wise. So he was a teeth grinder,
stress grinding.
Is that what that was, Isaiah?
That could have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, you don't think?
I am in no position to deny that at all.
I'd be like, Isaiah, how's the semester going? He'd be like, class is fine, but
and he'd go, I know, I understand. Fred will help out.
Isaiah would start telling me a story. I go, heads up, brother. Told me a very similar one already. Like too many of this story.
Heard this one.
Yeah.
Heard this one before.
Oh, weird. Same story, new characters. Just are you rereading the same book over there, brother? That's what we would go through.
Yeah. They're all Aquariuses. That's what the issue is.
Oh, Zay, do I have some bad news for you?
What's that?
You actually believe in that stuff. I am an Aquarius.
Well, you're an Aquarius male, and I'm also.
Hey, you chump idiot! He's actually a Sagittarius. He had you the whole way.
Roasted.
Oh! Hey, Now you're super dumb because he's really a Capricorn. Gotcha. Is that
No, believe in that stuff, guys. Believe in that stuff.
no?
No, never.
No.
I kid you not. Nowadays I can just be having a conversation.
Finally, you're coming to life on the show. Finally.
All right, here we go.
2 weeks of cowardness, and now you're giving us your stupid astrology.
There's many times I will be having a casual conversation. I could be, working my security job. I could be in a store. And if I get a feeling that I know what somebody could be and I ask them, I'm usually correct. In Aquarius women, I seem to end up being very, very close with. And then now I'll find that out and now I run. And it's very real. And I'm Virgo and it's very consistent with me.
505-246-0610. Where's all my Aquarius at? Who can save Zay?
It's the age of Aquarius.
I guarantee all Aquariuses will agree that they love hard and forget fast. And they're all nodding their heads saying, yep, that's me.
God, dude, I hate you.
Love hard and forget
Yeah,
fast.
what does that mean?
One day you're all in, the next day you're like,
Nothing says quirky quite like Aquarius energy does. Oh, God.
Are you reading a real one right now?
I opened it up in incognito browser so I could look this up because I don't want to screw up my algorithm of Nelly updates. What is the birthday scope for?
I know it's in February.
Okay, you ready for today's Aquarius, Zay?
Oh gosh. Let's hear it. What are they going through today?
You seem to want to become old and wise before your time, Aquarius. Today's aspects will take you by the hand and lead you back into the heat of the action.
Van is Aquarius.
Experiencing life in all its intensity. Yes, we know you're really afraid of all this, but if you don't get back into action, you'll stay alone in your little corner. The world needs you. Don't stay at home.
And what do you know? You're in the studio.
What does that mean? How did you do that? How did you make that connection?
That's what you went for.
Don't stay at home. And you left. I told you it was true.
See, I don't even know why I'm looking at today's. I need to look at tomorrow's.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
Hey, because you wouldn't be mature so early.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guess what? It's already written. Tomorrow, the astral energy is encouraging you to open up more to your world, culture, and ways of thinking.
Culture.
Aquarius, you don't have to go off alone in the desert to reinvent everything. For you, this would be the easy way out because it would allow you to hide. Develop your curiosity about what exists in this society. Your opinion will carry weight later on. I leave the house again? Is that what it's saying? Don't go into the desert. I live in a desert.
How about
go ahead, Zay?
How about this? Aquarians tend to have high expectations of their friends. They seek out people who, like them, have deep integrity and are honest and are intellectually inclined. How about that, Van?
Well, I mean, I can say something that's true for everyone and then agree with it because I was born on a certain day. That's
right.
True for everyone.
So
they want their friends not to be idiots.
We need to go.
That's what it's saying.
We need to go to break, but I'm just going to do this real quick. I've seen this bit done elsewhere, so I just decided to do it quickly.
Okay.
So I typed into Google where it autofills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I typed in why Aquarius.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Why Aquarius are so smart?
Oh,
who do you think's searching for that? Why Aquarius are the best? Okay. Now, why Aquarius love Leo? Is it like DiCaprio?
Everybody does.
Okay.
You kidding me?
Why Aquarius and Scorpio are not compatible?
Oh no.
What do you say?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
But it'll tell you that we're not compatible.
Why Aquarius cut you off? Is this like a driving thing?
I told you.
I drive calmly and respectfully.
Now here's my favorite one because this one should be universal. Why Aquarius hate cancer?
Oh, okay. Again, the sign or the horrible, debilitating biological condition.
We don't know.
Okay.
2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Isaiah, we lose you on the video stream. Welcome back to the program.
No, I'm on it.
I think I got the best grades of the draft. You guys want to go through this with me? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm lying, okay? I think the Steelers A+'d it.
They did well.
I don't want to say they were the number one, but I'm doing a tier. Put them in the very top tier, okay? The Colts, I think, are in a very top tier. The Colts, I think, also filled every position. Getting the first defensive player off the board at 15 is low-key like getting the second best player on the draft. Because it's going to be a lot of convincing you have to do to tell me that 6 of those quarterbacks were better or any of those other dudes that weren't Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
They got the best defensive player in the draft at pick 15. Colts are doing all right. I think the Saints also are in that top tier of drafting. I think Spencer Rattler will play this year. Fifth round quarterback.
I do not.
Oh, you don't?
I don't, but I think he's got legitimate NFL quarterback tools. I think you could see like a Jordan Love thing in like 2 or 3 years from him.
Of talent coming out in the 5th round, did you feel like that's the best talent that was available in the 5th round? Because that's what I thought.
Up there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could be a dude, just not immediately.
Kool-Aid McKinstry will be very good down there. And I can't tell you enough about the tackle from Oregon State, but I'm convinced that Pacific Islander tackles are the future. They've got to figure it out.
They are wildly good. Eagles?
That one might be a level above all those other ones. So
Yeah.
we can call them all the same, or we can say the Eagles are all of them plus. If everyone else is an A, they're an A plus. If everyone else is an A plus, they're an A plus plus.
I hate to admit it because I'm not like as high as everyone else is on Caleb Williams, but the Bears did fantastic.
That's what I was going to say.
I mean, it's easy to say the number one pick, the best quarterback available. You did good, but beyond that, it very well.
I think the Eagles have 3 players who start.
Yes.
5 players who play regularly.
Mm-hmm.
2 backup. And everyone else is a backup.
If
Their entire draft makes the team.
They might have got the 2 best available secondary players.
I agree.
Quentin Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. And Cooper DeJean transcends what goes on the field because of super stupid, obvious reasons. He's a good get for them organizationally. You know, sell a lot of tickets. You know, sell a lot of merch. There's going to be fan clubs everywhere.
I don't know who Jalix Hunt from Houston Christian is.
A lot of people are high on him, and his name's Jalix. That's awesome.
That is super tough, dude.
How come no one's given the Broncos respect for? I think it was smart to go get Bo Nix and his favorite receiver. They got Bo Nix and Troy Franklin. Hopefully that gives Denver a little bit of offensive.
We've seen this done before. They did this in Cincinnati. Do you remember that?
Sure.
Yeah, and it worked out, I think.
But both of those guys were better.
Yeah, this is very true. Yeah.
You think the Broncos are in the conversation?
Well, just for that alone, I think that's a smart move. Like, if you're going to take a risky choice at QB, or if you believe it's risky, I think one of the best ways to make it a good pick is go and get his favorite receiver, or at least a teammate, somebody to keep him comfortable.
And while I think Penix and Nix were both taken too early, I think they're both legit good NFL quarterbacks. I'm high on Nix. Literally just set a record for highest completion percentage. And 45 TDs to 3 picks. That is wild.
The super room temperature take I'm about to give you. The worst rookie quarterback this year will be Drake May.
I agree.
The best quarterback out of this draft in 5 years will be Drake May.
You see a lot of struggles early?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
But I see a lot of parts around him in an organization that traditionally knows how to find success, stability. You're not going to get weird stuff like you will at other teams. Drake May will struggle, and it will be perfectly fine. And 3 years from now, the him to Polk connection will be fantasy. I think it's like that.
I hope so, and I do hope it's because he's playing good. Because I think that Caleb, if you just look at the Bears roster, if they stay healthy, I don't see how he shouldn't dominate. And honestly, he should be top 10, like amongst the whole league. And the rookie of the year should be easy money. He's got a stacked offense.
Top 10 maybe in the NFC. There's too many good quarterbacks in the AFC.
Well, he's obviously good. He's obviously talented. I mean, if he keeps his mind right, keeps his focus straight, he's coming into like top 3, top 5 without a doubt receiver rooms. The toys that he has at his disposal is wild.
I mean, they set him up for success.
They did. For like the first time ever in the history of the organization, the quarterback is set up for success.
And that the kid they took out of Washington, Rome. I mean, come on.
He's a dude.
Like, they should be lethal. A friend of the show calls in. He wants your guys' opinion on his favorite team.
I mean, do they have a
on
name?
their draft? He did not give me his name, but he's a Vikings fan.
We'll go back and get his name.
Okay.
We'll go to break. When we come back, it won't be a surprise to us who our friend of the show is reaching out. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Running the show Highline. Sports Animal Highline. Running the show Speech. Welcome, brother.
How are you doing?
Doing good, my man.
Speech, what up?
Okay, yes, I'm a big Viking fan.
Right.
I want to know your opinion on J.J. McCarthy.
Love him.
And also, I hope that Sam, who we got for 1 year, does good so we could fit JJ for a year.
Oh, I love that idea. Because McCarthy to me seems like a kid because of who he played for at Michigan that can learn it all very quickly and then know how to implement it after he learns it. I don't want him to learn on the fly. Like, give him the whole book, give him 1 year to bookend the bench, and then put him in to be successful. I'm on team Speech right here.
Yes, yeah, that's how a lot of teams ruin guys. They throw them out there too early, and the pros is a lot different in college. The speed of the game, and they hit a lot harder, and cornerbacks won't bite on things that they'll bite on in college.
Speech, I think you're correct as well. I'm not as high on J.J. McCarthy as a lot of people are.
I'm super high on him.
I think he fits the mold that he can do anything an NFL quarterback needs to do as long as you give him time. 100% let Sam Darnold start. Let him get his reps. Let him learn what it's like to be a pro. Do the Green Bay route, and then put him in next year or the year after.
Well, they asked Bill Belichick, and I think this is the most intriguing answer. He said, JJ, he doesn't take a lot of chances. He will like not turn over the ball. And that's exactly what you need. You need someone that won't turn the ball over.
I agree completely. Yeah, I mean, that's the key to, well, at least all the success that Bill Belichick had for all those years.
Well, true.
Yeah.
Speech, I think the prize in your draft was the guy taken right after McCarthy.
Dallas
Turner. Dallas Turner.
And
He's
you
a
know
dude.
What? I always thought that we would try and get the end from UCLA, but we had Turner above him, which was probably right. Turner was a defensive player in the SEC. Yeah, and he's fast, too. He can run down back.
Well, and you can move him in and out, right? Because they just got the Van Ginkel. Is that the kid from Miami? So they just got him. So you can move him in and out. And forgive me if this is not everyone's opinion of defensive ends. Keep them fresh. Rotate them in and out. Yeah. Oh, well, 2 downs in a row, 3 downs in a row. Pull them out. Put a new guy in.
There you go. Okay, well, thanks. Glad to talk to you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks for the call, Speech.
Okay, later.
What a nice dude.
I also like their 3rd round pick.
Tyree Jackson.
Nope. That's their 4th round pick. You might notice that they don't have a 3rd round.
I am noticing it.
Because they parlayed that in the TJ Hawkinson. He's a dude.
That tight end?
Yeah, he can go.
I thought he'd been there for a while. Oh, wasn't he the guy who was in Detroit?
It was a future pick. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's the future they traded for him.
Yep.
Oh,
They traded the future 3rd rounder for him.
My bad. Good little tidbit there. I missed it. That's my fault. Yeah, they had a good draft. Who do you guys think had the worst one?
Oh, man. God, I want to say the Falcons immediately, but I don't know if that's exactly true.
I mean, it's a little cliche at this point, but I don't know if it's wrong. You know, Cleveland, I thought, did very, very bad. They didn't have a 1st rounder, which is obviously going to slow you down.
I
don't know much about that interior lineman, Michael Hall Jr. I don't know much about him. I didn't think they had a guy who was going to contribute to their team until the 5th round. And that Jamari Thrash, unless he's James Thrash's kid and I don't know it, not trusting him. So I think maybe Cleveland or the Carolina Panthers, I mean, really, they're going to lay their head down where they potty after this draft. Xavier Legette, I get it. You're going to sell jerseys because South Carolina, you're going to get all that's going to work. I don't think Brooks from Texas is an NFL body. I might be wrong in that opinion because he looks like he has size. You see that he has speed, but his knees just break every single year. ACLs scare the crap out of me.
I'm high-ish on Leggett. I think he could be like a oh god, I'm going blank. DK. He could be like a DK Metcalf.
Very kind.
Yeah,
okay,
for sure. And he's fun and funny. Have you heard this kid talk?
Oh, like his accent?
He's like the most Southern Boomhauer kid I have ever heard in my life. He's going to get a lot of fans really fast.
Yeah, I mean, if you embrace it, I mean, I think it's easy to make fun of it too.
Yeah.
Like, I stay away from that talk, positive or negative. Like, if you have like a regional thing, or whatever, I'm not your guy to make fun of that.
It's just endearing. I love a nice, thick, well-spoken Southern accent. It's one of my favorite things on earth.
I do declare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you love Django Unchained so much. That's the reason, Van.
Yeah, there it is. That's the reason.
That's the reason you're into that one. Isaiah, who was your miss of the draft?
I've been saying it all show, so I could say Dallas, but I'll give them a break, and I'm gonna say Atlanta. I still don't understand, because even if Phoenix ends up being a great quarterback, unless you get rid of Cousins, I don't understand how it could be a good move, because you just paid what everyone was saying was too much money for a guy, and then you spend your first draft pick on a guy where he may have been there in the second. No, he wouldn't have been there because only Rattler was there, but they could have done better.
I agree.
I mean, it was like a shocker. You know, like because the way that this thing is now professionally, all these, I don't know a word to use besides cowards.
Mm-hmm.
All these cowards are doing, you know, they're going chalk. You know, they're going by the book. They're going by and Atlanta was like, no, you know, we're going to try a different thing. And I don't want to fault them for it, but you definitely can't praise them. You already had the 15th best guy in the league, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. It's hard for a rookie to be better than the 15th guy.
Do you guys see the video of the GM trying to explain to the owner why he drafted him?
God, that was so fun.
I didn't see it.
He's sitting there like he's trying to explain to him that we're on planet Earth, and the GM is just not hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
The owner's just not hearing it.
What do you mean he's on planet Earth? Find this thing for me. What is it?
There's no audio.
Oh,
so there's no audio.
It's just him like being a very, what I would like to refer to as, he's using his Italian hands.
Nice.
And like desperately trying to describe a positive outcome for his decision making, even though almost everyone in the NFL had J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix ranked higher than Penix Jr.
So you're saying
instead of moving up to using your pick on something you actually need and then trading up behind McCarthy and Bo Nix, or trading your pick down behind McCarthy and Bo Nix and having more draft capital, you did neither. Just nuts to me.
To imagine what it would look like, imagine someone crashes your vehicle and then is trying to explain to you why it's a benefit and why it's a good thing.
I'm going to get a new vehicle.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, like to be that guy, because I'll be that guy real quick. I mean, what were they supposed to do? Take Brock Bowers and have 2 bust tight ends? Like what? Like, what's your better bet? I think Brock Bowers is going to be terrible.
Look, you can cut Kirk Cousins after 2 years, and it's not that dire of a move. But Penix Jr. better be that guy in 2 years.
Like better than
be that guy.
Better than how Jordan Love started off better.
The juxtaposition between Kirk Cousins whenever they take his replacement and Justin Herbert whenever they take 6'8" Joe Alt to protect him.
Yeah.
Figure it out. This is a good episode today. I like doing 3 hours.
Usually is good.
Yeah.
So this situation in Atlanta, I don't know if you've noticed the parallel, but this is 100% Any Given Sunday.
Oh, 100%.
This is Any Given Sunday. This is Dennis Quaid and Jamie Foxx battling.
Steaming Willie Bean.
Yeah, baby.
Isaiah, your stuff on Aquarius was the best stuff you've ever done. So thank you.
Thank you.
Van, final words?
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. Anything that we didn't cover today, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff and JJ.
Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow.